Hey Raider family, it's Marcus Beelan here, principal of Huntley High School. I have a few announcements that I want to be able to share in this quick email to you so that you can stay in tune to what's going on. We have a couple of big dates that we want to be able to talk about here so that you are aware and have knowledge of what we're doing here. On March the 20th, we will have an additional Late Start Wednesday. This Late Start Wednesday is going to be utilized to allow our entire staff to come together in the morning to be trained on the testing procedures, as we will have our freshmen and our sophomores taking the PSAT on April the 9th, as well as having our juniors taking the SAT on April the 9th. So we're testing 2,200 students in this building at one given time, and so it's all hands on deck for our staff, and we want to be able to bring them all together in the morning on that late start to be able to give them the tools that they need to be prepared for that testing day. So just remember, March the 20th, which is a Wednesday, we will have an additional late start. Students will, the first bell for students to go into class will be at 8 o'clock. So buses and so forth will still run as we would normally do on a regular late start Wednesday. We're just adding one into the schedule. So that's late start. Additionally, on April the 9th, as I just explained, our freshmen and sophomores will be taking the PSAT, and our juniors will be taking the SAT, and our seniors will either be doing college visits or catching up on work, but they won't be in school on that day as they have already done the SAT. So we asked them that they utilize that day to get college applications done, to go visit some colleges, but to be productive on that day that they will not be here. With that being said, so that students can focus and be prepared for that test, we will be dismissing students on April the 9th, which is that Tuesday, at 12, as early as 12:30 when they finish their test. We will not be holding regular classes or creating a special schedule to hold regular classes, as testing takes a lot out of a student. So we want to make sure that they are rested for that day, and that when they come to school, they know they just have to focus on the test, and then at 12:30 we'll be dismissing them. Buses will run from the high school as early as 12:40 on that day. So parents whose students ride transportation, your students will have access to be able to ride and leave to go home at 12:40 on April the 9th. Lastly, we have graduation that's coming up, graduation, prom, and all of the senior events. Information about that will be coming out here very shortly. It will be posted on the Huntley High School website under a graduation tab. So you will have access, or anyone who needs access will have access to all of the details and information regarding the day of the ceremony, senior awards, some of the events that we do with our seniors as we walk through the elementary schools in the cap and gown and do our senior walk across the district. So all of that information will be there. It's a one-stop shop for you. We're doing something a little different this year. Last year we sent out an email that was pretty lengthy and had a lot of details, but this will be a one-stop shop for you, and hopefully it'll be easier. So we would appreciate your feedback. Additionally, down at the bottom of this email, there will be a link to a Google form. And here's where I want all parents to really express their voice. We have encouraged, and I have encouraged, as much student voice as possible. We have opened up our doors to be able to allow our students to come in and let us know what's going on, so that we can be in tune and really listen to them. And it's been an awesome opportunity coming into the district to be able to sit and hear students and hear what life is like through the eyes of a Huntley High School student. And I've learned a lot, learned a great deal, and I want to make this the best possible experience for them and be able to help our team to do the same. So this is an opportunity where parent voice is very important. On this survey, it'll be just two little boxes. One that talks about the great things that we're doing here at Huntley High School, or things that you see are going well that we need to continue. But we also have a box that will help us to focus on areas that we need to grow. We understand that we're not perfect. We understand that we are a very large high school with a very active student population of students, and we want to make sure that we are reaching all of our students while they are here, and again, creating that best possible experience for them. So if there was an event or something that you think we can grow and be better at, if you could please provide some of that feedback. This is a completely optional survey. What I will ask is that if there's a situation that was specific to your student, or that impacts just your student on either a personal level, you could email me and share that with me. I would like to share this information with all of our teams, from our department chairs to the rest of the administrative team, our deans, our faculty and staff here at the levels respectively, so we can provide some constructive criticism and feedback so we can prepare for the 1920 school year. So please take an opportunity to help us grow, to also recognize too some of the great things that we're doing here. So if you feel compelled to do so, please utilize that opportunity and complete that survey. Those are all the announcements. I hope that this video was helpful. Below this video will give you a little bit of detail of each of the areas that I talked about, so you have it in writing as well. As always, it is a great day to be a Red Raider. I am super excited about the spring and what the spring has to bring as we get ready to graduate 727 young people into our workforce as well as into college. This is just an exciting time for us as we get ready to bring a close to the 18-19 school year. Have a phenomenal week, and as always, please reach out if you need anything, and we'll see you soon.